everyone, today I have a mega washi tape unboxing from ieebee. They were kind enough to send me these 3 new releases of washi tape sets for you to review. So I'm going to unbox them and show them in a bit of a different way. Kind of want to change it up for you guys, keep everything fresh. So I'm looking real forward to getting into this package. I have been looking forward to the arrival of these 3 sets for a long time. So of course on top they're going to show their booklet of ideas for washi tape inspiration, and it says book 1. I'm curious if any of you have ordered from ieebee, or if you work with them as well. Do you get book 2, book 3? I've only seen book 1 out there, and maybe book 1 is all that is out there right as of now. That is possible. Just flipping through, they have lots and lots of ideas for washi tape use, more than what I do here on the channel. They also have ideas on their Instagram pages about, and on their website as well, about phone art and making magnets, and they have some products on their website to help you with that if you're interested. But today we have 3 sets of washi tape, and I can't believe they're all here. It's so exciting. I have been, like I said, looking forward to taking these out. Just a reminder, I do have a code to get you 30% off site-wide using the code, all capitals, no spaces, Jessie Miller, Jessie. I'll put that'll be down below in the pinned comment and the description box. And also you have to use that in conjunction with my referral link, and that is an affiliate program, so I would make a little bit of money if you purchase through that, and it would go back to the channel. However, you can also stack my code, and thank you to Mary Kathleen Loves Cats. Shout out to her. Thank you, Mary, she tested my code out to see if it would stack. So basically the new releases are on sale when they first get released, which is super exciting. As of filming today, all 3 of these are still 30% off, plus my code will get an additional 30% off. So I highly recommend using sales and my code, of course. It just gives me credit with the company as well, that you found their company through me, and you'll get 60% off of these new releases, which is, I think, the best deal out there. So I'm excited to dive in. This first washi tape set here is called Desert Oath, and it is all looking Egyptian. So if Egyptian history lovers, this might be a fun box for you. I'm super excited. I just think this is going to be a fun theme. I already have some ideas for this, and there are 16 rolls in this pack. And then next we have, I'll show them all to you and then we'll go into them more in depth. The next one is called Starry Divination, and I don't practice tarot, and I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but I think it's going to be cosmic enough and just look at this gorgeous box. And just for the aesthetics, I think tarot cards are beautiful. The artwork on tarot cards is incredible. So, I just got some other space themes, so this is going to be cool too. This has 23 rolls of washi tape, and when we get inside, we'll explore the sizes of them all. And then the third one, this just came out, the third one in early July. It is called Candy Palette, and it has a whopping 42 rolls of washi tape. But just to give you an idea, Candy Palette is very colorful. It's kind of like that other colored box that I showed you guys, but completely different patterns. Obviously a bit of a different aesthetic. Got some things on here that look like candy. Sometimes the outer box designs will give you an idea of what the washi tape will look like, and that's 42 rolls. I'll be showing you pages for what I do with all the washi tapes in separate videos. Today is just literally the unboxing. Now with their new branded unboxings, I've noticed lately they have an example of all of the washi tapes on both sides here, a little printout of what each design looks like. So that's really helpful. That way, it would be better if it was the right side up. Sorry guys. You can get an idea for what all of the prints look like. You can also see this on their website. And if there's one that I don't get out that you want to see, let me know in the comments below and I will try to get that picture to you guys. Maybe a picture of the swatch, whether it's on Instagram and maybe also my community tab on YouTube. So anybody only using YouTube, you can certainly see everything. So they're both going to be, wow, look at this gold. This is gold and shimmery. You know I'm going to like it. They're both wrapped in this plastic. So here's my new idea. If you've been following me a while, you probably remember my leather bird journal. I haven't worked in it in a really long time, but I thought it would be great to do some swatches in here. And I'll show you what I've got in mind. This way you can see the roll that provided the swatch. But look at these. I mean, the golds, the greens, the shine. This looks amazing. I'm gonna have so much fun with these. And I want to start with some hieroglyphics because, I mean, we just know that hieroglyphics are going to be part of an Egyptian washi tape set, right? I have some Egyptian ephemera in my stash that I haven't gotten to use yet, so this is going to be so much fun to have these washi tapes to complement it. And you can see my idea here. I put the hieroglyphics and now these pyramids with the palm trees right down there, so you can still see what rolls I've used, and then even at the end, if I want, I can peel off the rolls. There are 2 thicker rolls in this set. Thought you'd want to see this nice up and up close. We've got some Egyptian folks in costume. We've got a cat. There's so many things in this. This could even be fun for collages. You can cut this out, and I peeled it too far. It's going to be one of the problems. But this will be great to make some images and things like that. All right, here's my page of swatches. Let me know how you like this method. If you like this method better, it's certainly easier on my eyes, but if you prefer, you know, just let me know in the comments below. I used to do the swatches ahead of time, but I do like, you can see the rolls here and what rolls they all came from. So there were camels down here that I added at the bottom, and then so these are, they look like beetles, but they're known as scarabs, and they're on just a symbol, a special symbol in the Egyptian culture. So definitely look up that if you are interested in finding out some more information about scarabs. And I think this is beautiful. I'm loving this set, and here's all the ones I haven't even used. There's this one I wanted to show you that has a bunch of Egyptian type cats. It's kind of black with some Egyptian designs between each cat. There was a solid gold, which I thought would be a lot of fun. You know, it's always nice to get solid colors. Of course, there's another thicker one. It'd be great for collages, and just a bunch of different hieroglyphics and images, patterns, Egyptian type patterns. This is going to be a blast to use all of these washi tape. All right, let's move on to the Starry Divination box. I'm going to pull it out here, and again, we've got a paper that shows, make sure I'm showing it to you the right way up, the designs of all of the washi tape, and there are 23 rolls in this set. It looks like we have some thicker ones in here, and there's more. Is this the right way? Oh, yep, on the back. So there's a lot of celestial designs and artwork is what I'm seeing, but I'm very curious. I haven't explored any of these sets yet. So these are also wrapped in plastic. As you can tell, they come nice and pristine. This set is absolutely beautiful. You're going to see right away why I like it. Hopefully. There is gold foil on some of the rolls. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in here. There's some celestial tapes with moons and planets and suns, and then there's some more that are geared toward divination and tarot, but it's a wide variety. And speaking of wide, I mean, look at this. Look at this washi tape here, the Realm of Fate. This has script on it, and this is just really, really neat. So whether tarot is your thing, or if you just like celestial things with fun print, I think this will be a great set for you. Obviously, just so much variety in here. There's more with words, and I think this will be a lot of fun to experiment with. Oh, this one's absolutely gorgeous. Holy moly, very pretty. Let's see, it says true strength lies in the gentle control and inner calm. So that's just a really nice sentiment. That would be great for bullet journaling or daily journaling even. You know, a lot of people that do the type of journaling that I do, They call it aesthetic journaling, and you know, I'm really starting to see the reason. Or creative journaling is another great name. And there's an example where if I don't get washi tape straight, I can peel it off and re-stick it. But these are just some of the gorgeous, gorgeous tapes in these swatches. I mean, this is blowing my mind. And I didn't show you the long ones swatched, and all of these are left over. There's just so many gorgeous tarot cards, some with foil, some without foil. This one has some swirling patterns and colors, very celestial. I didn't get to swatch that on the page, didn't fit, and you can see there's a moon in there and stars, and it almost looks like mountains, but it's moon and stars, and it's gold foil, hence why I'm shifting it in the light. Hopefully you can see the sparkle. This is a gorgeous one. All of them are gorgeous. It almost looks like mountains too. I think it could pass for both, or maybe it is mountains and sky. You could really be creative with it, hence, you know, creative journaling. And like I said, washi tape is decorative tape. It goes right back on the roll. You can use it in so many different ways. And look at these amazing swatches. So they have tarot cards with the gold foil and without the gold foil. We see those examples here. We've got celestial things with words, or this is a flat out celestial with gorgeous moons and planets. This looks like some type of third eye design here with the yellow. I liked how that bright yellow mixed up the colors. And we've got some blues and greens with more gold foiled tarot cards in a bigger, thicker format. And of course this celestial design right here that I squeezed in at the bottom, all with these. I really like this for swatching. This is a really fun technique, and it also helps keep them relatively straight. You notice I didn't concentrate super hard on getting them directly next to each other, but I like this method a lot, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But these first two boxes are amazing. I love both of the sets. They're both unique, and there's just endless possibilities. And last but not least is one of their newest releases. This set is called Candy Palette, and it has 42 rolls of washi tape, and everything in here is gold foiled. So I'm excited. You know, I love gold foil. Candy palette looks like we're gonna have lots of bright colors maybe. We'll see when we get in there. It's got a gorgeous box. This, for some reason, isn't under their washi tape section on the website, but if you go to new releases, you can find it. All right, these were wrapped in plastic too. There's a bunch of different patterns in here. I see some half snowflake, I see fish, I see like just beautiful gold foiled designs. There's more paw prints that were like in that other box that I got. There's some beautiful hearts. There's some, are those no, those are disco balls. There are gold foiled planets down here. Here's some like some type of like celebration glasses maybe for New Year's or any holiday. We have there's a fruit one in here. There's just a whole mix. It looks like I'm going to have lots of favorites in this roll. So here's the half snowflakes that I was talking about. And I just think they're gorgeous. And of course they have gold foil on them. Not every roll in this box has gold foil, but definitely enough to make these a really pretty set. Just to let you know, if you're interested in this candy palette set, it looks like the ones with the gold foil are closed with Scotch tape, and the regular ones are not, just to give you a heads up. And for some reason, I was doing the swatches thinking they were all going to go this way with this one first, the snowflakes, and then I realized the rest went the other way. So maybe this is upside down. I mean, really, with the snowflakes, you could put this in either direction. But just to let you know too, the snowflake one in particular seems to have a bit of a waxy feel to it, and for some reason it's just not cooperating with me in terms of sticking. It's not sticking quite as easily as all of the other tapes. Now it still certainly sticks back to the roll just fine, and it's beautiful. It's one of my favorites in this pack with the gold foiling, but it just didn't stick, it didn't roll back up well. But this is actually day 2. I've recorded this on a separate day from the first 2. I've actually already used the Ancient Egypt set, and I think it was called what, Desert Oath. If not, I'll put it in the screen. And I had no trouble with any of those washi tapes sticking. Obviously you'll see the collage or the page that I made coming up on the channel, but it didn't have any issues. So I don't know what's up with the snowflake one. It just seems a little waxier than the rest, but this would be a great set for an all year round if you have a planner. You've got so many different occasions here and different seasonal things as well. It would also be great if you're making party invitations. There's lots of party tape themes on here. You can see the New Year's Eve. I was thinking about the glasses. Here's a roll of cats, and all three of these have gold foil. And over here is the fun side where I got all the rolls to line up again. So there were some real skinny solids that I didn't use. Like here's a red solid, there's a yellow, there's a pink, there's a green. You know, there's some solid colors, and they are skinnier, even skinnier than the fish and the ones up here. But you've seen solid colors, you've seen me do that before, so we know what those are. And moving on, we have the fish. I really like these fish. Up here, that's a fun one. These two are a little bit thinner, but not as thin as the solids. This could be anything, fireworks, party, you know, and if here's another party, bows, you know, coquette, whatever you want in the theme. And hearts, of course, I mentioned the heart one. Disco balls. I really like this bright colored mushroom one. It almost looks like the mushrooms are in space. There's actually stars. Yeah, there's stars in there. Although there's also, in some ways, that could look like seaweed. So yeah, your interpretation there. A gorgeous gold foiled space galaxy one with planets, moons. That's probably one of my favorites. These two, the mushroom, yeah, surprise, right? The mushrooms and the space one, you know me well. I love the colors in this one. This is just fun, multicolored. And then of course at the bottom we've got some fruits: pear, watermelon, avocado, orange, lemon. Looks like it continues on, banana, strawberry. I don't even know how many it has. Apple. Wow, and we're still going. We haven't repeated a fruit yet. So I really like this set too. I have some ideas for it. You know, I like it. I don't even know what set is my favorite. You know, the Desert Oath set is gorgeous, but the two with the gold foil, I am really looking forward to using the Starry Divination set with the gold foil and these with the gold foil. And these are just so versatile. You know, I'll be able to have these out all year round and just remember the patterns and use whatever I need accordingly. And there's tons of patterns in here I didn't use. I thought this one almost had an 80s vibe. So there's just a ton, and it's this, like I said, 42 rolls in this one. You have so many options and just a wide variety. And I didn't look at what this one is. Oh my goodness. People, so there might be some people on my channel who might like this one. I'm gonna swatch it because you guys have to see that up close. So yes, there's some folks on my channel who will definitely like this one. It is a little shopping roll, so to speak, with purses and shoes, kind of an accessories. They're very tiny. Hopefully they are coming into focus right there. And yeah, there's definitely some people on this channel who will like those. Yeah, it looks like purses and shoes. And I was thinking maybe something else, but just different types of high heels and shoes like that. So that's a fun roll. Like I said, there's a bunch of patterns in here. So if you're interested in all, like right now, all three of these are considered new releases, all three unboxes, and they are, oh, there's ladybugs. Oh, I missed ladybugs, you guys. This is green. I get so easily distracted with it almost looks like shamrocks. They're the 4-leaf clovers. I think those are not called shamrocks. The 4-leaf clovers are in gold foil, and there's ladybugs. Oh my goodness, I like this one a lot too. So anyway, all three of these are currently 30% off as their new releases, and then you can, most likely, it seems like you can add my code, capitals Jessie Miller, and the referral link below to get an additional $30% off, sorry. So it could stack up to 60%. It has worked in the past, so whenever there's a sale in general, try using my code, and hopefully it'll save you extra money. And you know, it's an affiliate link for me, so it'll be a little bit more money to put into the channel. And let me know if you have a favorite a favorite pattern, a favorite box. We looked at 3 different boxes of washi tape. I don't think I have a favorite. Like I said, I really love both the gold foils, but I've actually already worked with the one that wasn't the gold foil, the Desert Oath, and I really, really loved working with that set. So these are all just a lot of fun. And if you're in the premiere, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Give this video a like, a thumbs up. It helps me and it helps my channel. And until next time, don't forget that comment, and I'll catch you later. And thank you so much again to ieebee. Bye.